Welcome to Snipisode 34 of the Daily Dose of DMC podcast. Today is Thursday, February 16th, 2023, and I'm your host, HK. Good morning, all you beautiful people. It is Thursday morning. I hope you are already out and about. I hope you are blessed this Thursday morning. I hope you've said your line of gratitude. I have. I am so thankful. I am blessed to live the life that I get to live. Today, this Thursday, I want to talk with you guys this morning about perseverance, mindset, and attitude. That's why I'm calling this Snipisode Thursday Breakthrough Blueprint. Sorry about that. I think perseverance, mindset, and attitude, those are all important elements when it comes to achieving success in life. And that's kind of been the topic. That's been the umbrella topic for this week if you haven't listened to the previous three Snipisodes. Perseverance it just means not giving up when things get tough. That's what it is. You got to just continue working towards your goals even when you feel like you're not making any real progress. And yesterday we talked about consistency. Yeah, and perseverance and consistency are both important traits when it comes to achieving that success, but they are different. Yeah, so perseverance is that ability to persist in the face of obstacles and difficulties and setbacks, just continuing to work towards your goals even when you feel like you're not making any progress. Yeah, that willingness to keep going, even when the journey that you're on, whether you're marathoning, so fitness or growing, learning, school, whatever that journey may be, career is difficult, and you just maintain that positive attitude even when you got setbacks along that journey. That's what perseverance is. And then you got consistency, which we discussed in yesterday's Snipisode, and that's more of the quality, that quality of being reliable, being steady in the actions and your behavior, and it's just basically just doing something repeatedly over and over and over again for a longer period of time in order to achieve that goal. That's what consistency is. Consistency is just about showing up. It's about putting that effort in over and over again, consistently, day in and day out. So while they sound very similar, there are key differences. Yeah, so to me at least, and I'm pretty sure if you go search this, it's perseverance is more about like attitude. It's more about mindset, whereas consistency is more about like action and behavior. Yeah, those are kind of the differences between the two. Another way to think about that is that perseverance is what helps you stay committed to your goals when those challenges arise, and consistency is what's going to help you actually make progress towards those goals. So that's the first thing, perseverance, and I hope I've made that clear to at least to what perseverance and consistency, the differences are in that regard. But we're talking about perseverance, mindset, and attitude. Secondly, positive mindset. The positive mindset and that attitude is what's going to help you persevere through those difficult times. Because if you've got a positive mindset, you're actually focusing on what you can do versus what you can't do. I think that's the simplest way I can put it. It's just about believing in yourself, believing in your abilities. Even when those things, those scenarios, the situations in life just get tough or when they get challenging, that's when you got to have that positive attitude. And then ultimately, that positive mindset, and then ultimately that positive attitude, it's just approaching those challenges that you face with the open mind, or with an open mind, and that willingness to learn, that growth mindset we've talked about as well. Seeing obstacles as opportunities to grow and improve, instead of just looking at them as they are, as roadblocks to success, what we've been discussing this week. And if you take those three together, so perseverance, mindset, attitude, that is what's going to help you achieve and accomplish your goals. Together with all the other stuff we've been talking, you got to be organized. You got to like create your to-dos and plan out everything and those kind of things. But in order to overcome those obstacles that are in your life, you need to have that combination of perseverance, mindset, and attitude. Because when you face challenges, like I said, it's just, common sense. It's important to stay positive. It's important to stay focused on your goals. It's important to keep pushing yourself even when things get tough. Believing in the ability of you, even when nobody else does, to succeed. Yeah, I remember reading book on Elon Musk by, who's the author? Ashley Vance, I believe. I gotta look that up. But yeah, I think it was Ashley Vance, and in that book he describes how nobody really thought Elon could pull off the fact, the whole rocket deal, sending rockets up, reusing them and whatnot. I mean, he's not a rocket scientist per se, but, he did what was not done for forever, for nobody's ever done it before. Anyways, that's what it means in to believe in your ability to succeed. And like I said, it's all these things take time, they take effort. Setbacks are just part of that journey that we face, but don't give up on your dreams just because they aren't working out as quickly as you'd like. Like I said yesterday, you can't just go to the gym and expect to be mega fit the next day. That's not how it works. Stay focused on your goals, keep that positive mindset, persevere, approach challenges with that can-do attitude. That combination of perseverance, of that right mindset, of the positive attitude, that is what's going to allow you to achieve amazing things in life. And that brings me to another book that I read a while ago. I actually got this recommended by a friend, and it was David Goggins. What's the title? Can't Hurt Me. Yeah, it's basically a memoir of David Goggins, who was a former Navy SEAL. He's now in the community at least, a very well-known ultra-endurance athlete. And the book just talks about, the difficulty he had in his childhood, about struggles around obesity and depression that he had, and then basically his transformation into arguably one of the world's toughest endurance athletes. And it's a very interesting read, a very, very cool book. And in that book, Goggins really just emphasizes the importance of mindset in achieving your goals. He describes like how to overcome obstacles that he faced. For example, as a kid, when he was not good in school, and like math and whatnot. And in order to get into the military, in order to become a SEAL, he needed to pass the entrance exam with a certain number of points, and he was just studying day in and day out to make sure he was able to achieve that. And then all the other things that he describes in his book, like the fear of water and swimming, then transforming into that athlete doing crazy races like 100-kilometer endurance races and whatnot. So absolutely crazy, but it really shows you how you can push yourself in challenges to develop what he talks about as a calloused mind. That's what it referenced to in the book, and that's what's allowed him to push through like pain and discomfort, self-doubt, all those different things. And the three kind of things that stuck out to me in that book that relate very close to perseverance and mindset and positive attitude is, one is he had embraced discomfort. So he really believes that growth and progress comes from pushing yourself out of that comfort zone. And if you intentionally seek out those uncomfortable experiences, for him, like I said, it was those ultra endurance runs, like running long distances or taking cold showers, whatever it was. He was able to build that mental toughness, that ability to build resilience in his mind. So that was the first thing he pointed, that kind of stuck with me and pointed out. Secondly, it's that inner dialogue that we talk about here as well. The importance of being aware of your self-talk. We've talked about this a lot as well. And he talks about how you can overcome those negative thoughts and those beliefs, replace those limiting beliefs with positive affirmations, and just focusing on what is within your control. And then thirdly, he mentions setting audacious goals. Basically, in the book, he encourages the reader to set goals that push oneself beyond what they believe is impossible, to really think big per se. And then he argues that by setting those goals and working towards them, you're going to achieve much more than you ever thought possible. So very, very interesting aspect. I can only recommend the book. Again, it's by David Goggins. It's called Can't Hurt Me. And it really revolves around the power of mindset, overcoming adversity, and just achieving one's goals. And it's interesting to see how his life panned out and his willingness to share that story. And it's kind of like an inspiration when you read that to a certain extent, because it shows how you can really go from thinking that you're nothing to just developing that resilient mindset to becoming something that you want to to achieve. And for him, that's what his success was. It's not about being a millionaire or having money or what society throws at us. That's what his success was, revolved around transforming himself and becoming into the person he is today. And that's what it is. That's the beauty of it. That's it, guys. So that's what I wanted to discuss this Thursday morning to get our brains racking around that. If you liked it, hit like, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you're listening this to. Appreciate it if you share it as well. Thank you guys so much again. That being said, have a lovely Thursday. Stay dedicated, motivated, committed, all day, every day.